What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning Kotlin. My name is QD Yazdani and you guys watching my channel Kroyowood. Alright, so in this video we're gonna show you guys function overloading. There is a typo here, overloading. Okay, to save time, I have created a file and I put my comments here and I put the function here, the main function. You guys should be expert by now. So what is function overloading? Say if we have a function and say we have a function a b c x y z, any function, and you guys having this function, you guys could say you want to print ln. You guys can put anything inside the ln, x y z, a b c, lorem ipsum. You guys can put anything. This is a function signature. If you don't know, this is called function signature. Whatever you guys putting in the parameter, you guys putting a b c x y z in double string, whatever you guys put it, and whatever you guys put it return type here. This is called function signature. And the only problem is that with the function signature, you guys gonna come here and you guys gonna put another function. You guys straight away, you guys gonna get error. All right, so but you guys forget about even the invoking or calling the function. So my function, this one's have a say int a. We're gonna name it a, which is gonna be the type int, and we're gonna put the type int here because we're gonna return a. Say we're gonna return a. So now we see that our error is gone, even though we have the function would. And if you come here and invoke would, you see that we have two types of would. So if you have a say 40 in this one, and it knows straight away, the Kotlin knows straight away that we mean this function, because the function signature of the would and the function signature of this would is different. So this function say welcome to Kroyowood. Okay, so you see in this one there we have a function would. This one's got an int and it's returning the type int and returns a, and this function doesn't have anything inside, doesn't have no parameter, no return type, but this function is matching this function. But now as far as Kotlin is concerned, these two distinct, very far functions. So these two functions is like earth in the sky. There is a lot of difference because the function signature is different. So when we come here and run, okay, so we are not printing this one. We need to print this one, print ln, and we need to put this 40 inside. It's gonna be this one would. And we need to invoke that one. We need to invoke this one would. So and then we need to invoke would. Why didn't put a print? Because this function's already got a print ln, and we're gonna run, and you're going to see the 40 and welcome to Kroyowood. This one's got a string. Okay, so now we are printed one and another one. So how about we want to create more, say wood, for example. So if you're gonna come here, so there's times you guys gonna come and say you guys want, say for example you are creating a function, and your function say Koryo or wood or xyz or Joe Blow, anything you guys want to put it, and say for example you guys want to use exactly the same function, but you guys needs to put different parameter. You guys put the function signature, whatever is too different. So now we're gonna come here and say a, and we have a type, and it's gonna be int, and now our type int is gonna be a plus b. Okay, so now a is int, and this is returning int. So if you kind of come here and say would, print ln, and say would, and wood's gonna do a and b. So you look in here, then this one, the Kotlin now knows that the function signature for this one, even though this one is have a wood, this is a wood, and this is a wood, function signature of this one is totally different. Say we're gonna put some value, say we put a 10 and we put a 80. Okay, so when we run, you say that we've got a 90. Okay, so you can create another one with a similar function, but you guys look in here, as soon as you put the same, exactly everything the same, you're going to get a Kotlin is not going to go ahead, and Kotlin going to say, for example, even if you guys put the same function signature, so now the function signature for this one and the function signature for this one is totally the same, and you guys going to see that the Kotlin gives you guys, you name it, that overloaded resolution function, whatever. Ambiguity, it means this function and this function is the same. Conflicting overload, if you look at here, there is a function signature is the same, so the Kotlin is very angry. Okay, so you guys can change this one. You guys have a lot of options. We as a programmer, we know how to do this, so we're gonna come here and says that function A or B, you guys can change this one X, and you guys can change this one Y, and now these problems, so you guys gonna come here and you guys can put, say, a different one. You guys can put a C, and it's gonna be the type int as well, and you guys can put A plus B, and you guys can do, say, plus C, for example, or you guys can do, say, minus C. Okay, so now you've got an A, you've got a B, you've got a C, and you're returning the integer. So, but you're performing, the first one's going to be plus, and then the last one's going to be minus. Okay, so we're going to come here, inside here, you put ln for the last one, and you guys going to see here A, B, and then what you guys going to do, then you guys going to say 10, for example. It's going to be 90 and it's going to 30, for example. Okay, so how the Kotlin knows here, the Kotlin knows that this one's got an A, which is 40, this one doesn't have anything, this one's have the old wood, print A, B, 80, and A, B, C, because as soon as you guys put your arguments here, the Kotlin gonna put A, B, C, which is this one, this guy is here. So how the Kotlin knows, because this overloaded function, the Kotlin knows straight away that you guys are intending to put this, see this one public fun is public. You don't see the public because it's a access modifier, and I'm going to show you guys in the previous videos. So everything by default is public. So every function by default is public. That's why you don't see the public. By default, we have to put this one like a public, but this access modifier, you guys can, as soon as you guys, if you guys want to put a fun in for a Kotlin assumes that you guys means the public. Otherwise, if you don't want this for public and private, protected and private, that's totally different. And then you go Kotlin, then the Kotlin, you guys are gonna have to type private for the Kotlin knows to know that this is private. But that's future videos when we start the object-oriented programming inside the Kotlin. Okay, so you're gonna have come here and say the arguments of say 10, B is 80, and C is 30. Okay, so we're gonna run our operation. So the 10 plus 80 is 90, minus 30 is 60. So that's how you guys are gonna get the answer. So now very easy to explain to you guys is this is called function overloading in Kotlin. So you have all the functions called wood 1, wood 2, wood 3, and wood 4. So the first function here, the first function signature is A, and it's the type int, is returns int. The second one is A, B, is returns int. The third one is A, B, and C, it returns int. And the operations we did A plus B minus C. You guys can do that. We've done. You guys can put a 4. You guys can put a 5. You guys put as many as you like. But the only problem is that you guys needs to differ this parameter, and the function signature should be different. So the whole thing is a function signature here. The function signature for this one and the function signature for this one is totally different. They all have the same name, but they're totally different. By as far as Kotlin concerned, Kotlin says here, say there is a 4 different distinct woods here, even though they sound the same. The names are, all the functions names the same, but they are totally different, because this is called a function overloading inside the Kotlin. For the Kotlin, you guys need to put all the functions the same name, but with the totally different signature, totally different parameter. And the Kotlin comes in and says, "That's all right. So you have you mean wood? You mean I print this one wood? You mean wood? I print this one, whatever is printing is there. You mean wood? I'll just do the addition. You mean wood, and I mean the function signature is different, plus 10 plus 80 minus 30. So this is called the function overloading. And keep in mind, you guys, you need to put this one, the function signature is different. All right, so this is the last video in this playlist, Kotlin functions, and the next playlist gonna be object-oriented Kotlin. We are starting another playlist, and our playlist gonna be object-oriented Kotlin. So I'll see you in the new playlist, and look after yourself and our channel as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next playlist for the next videos of Kotlin classes, and I'll see you then, and bye.